Henry here with GFI. I'm here with Jeff with Floyd's Custom Shop. We're just in here doing a little bit of tour. We're going to start here. Got done at the shooting range, shooting some of your guns. Kind of wanted to go a little bit deeper into exactly what you do to the guns in terms of porting, machining, all that stuff, kind of your guys' idea behind it. I was talking to your dad a little bit earlier. Said you guys got started, what, back in 94, 95, something like that? Something like that, yeah. Kind of did your own, grew up helping out. Grew up working in the garage, basically, you know, tinkering around with stuff, and then went off to college, decided to come back and kind of make it a career out of it. Oh, very cool. Yeah, so just been here since then, huh? Yep. Yeah, so, yeah, if you don't mind, you pull out one of your guns and kind of tell us what you do, go through. So, basically, you know, typical M&P 5-inch is our magwell, mag extensions on it. These are brass magwells on this one that we're starting to do kind of a limited drop of. Oh, nice. So we take the slide if you want customization and take it from that to that, and then this is the Defiance design. Gives some nice serrations up top and on the sides and everything. Good grip. It's not, you know, too aggressive, but it's nice to where there's no slippage or anything. The commander porting helps with recoil reduction and muzzle rise, optic cuts, obviously. Yeah, stuff like that. Really noticed how well your guys' porting worked down there on the range, shooting that 5-inch M&P. Really nice. And then as far as the machining on the slide, that takes some, I noticed that the slide down there, like usually with a standard out of the box handgun, I could tell like there's a significant amount of weight coming back and forth, right? But shooting your guys' stuff, the action was way different. It was really light. Right. With that combined with the porting, seemed to work really well. Yeah, they work really well. They, you know, we designed it to work well with the stock springs and everything, so right out of the box, you don't have to mess around with stuff. You can, that's good to know. You can fine tune it, you know, obviously, but it works 115 grain, stock springs, everything like that. That's cool that you don't have to do that. The porting, we actually backbore the barrel to relieve the rifling to the edge of the port so that it doesn't shoot back any. Oh, you don't get any shear shavings. Yeah. Okay. The typical, you know, stock ported barrel and everything, they just spit shavings all over the place. Yeah, you're getting a lot of leading and stuff going on there. So, yeah, we started doing that a year or two ago, and we've had great results with it. Good accuracy, everything. Oh yeah, yeah. Doing it that way. Yeah, we got people with, you know, 20,000, 30,000 rounds through them, no issues. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Well, that's cool. Yeah. Well, hell, and you guys have been involved with not only the local community, but some other big organizations, yeah? Correct. Yeah, so we want to name off a few of those. Yeah, we've worked with Remington and their prototype department because they didn't have any prototype people, basically. Like they have, you know, the production shop, but prototype stuff, they always, you know, go out to different shops. So my dad made contacts with them at his previous job before he started the business, and was able to, you know, keep in touch with those guys, and we did a lot of stuff with them over the years. Very cool. Lone Wolf Distributors, they're a local company. We've, you know, worked with them almost since they started, I think. We made a lot of different stuff for them. They've switched owners now. We don't do as much for them anymore. That's cool. That's cool to learn, because I've ran a lot of Lone Wolf parts and whatnot, and that was back before we moved over here to Idaho. Yeah. When it's kind of crazy to meet you guys and then hear that you guys actually were involved with that. And Remington, what products did you help them with in that? We did a lot of different stuff for them. You know, all prototype stuff, but their Versamax shotgun. Oh, okay. We did. That's not it. Did a lot of the internal parts and everything on the Versamax. Oh, wow. And so we ended up also making our own mag tubes and everything. That's a full mag tube all the way through. Oh, wow. We don't make those as much anymore. It just, you know, didn't have enough people wanting them, but we did a lot of the different parts on this shotgun for prototype, and then production, it went into something else. All right, well, what do you think we do a little tour of your machine shop there, kind of show us how you get all these cuts and everything on the guns? Yeah. Back here with Jeff in the machine room here, Floyd's Custom Shop. Jeff's going to run us through like when they first get their stock part and kind of what they do from the beginning to end.
Right. So these are some extensions for the, I don't have any raw material here, but they're extensions for Glock 17. So it starts out just a block of aluminum, and then first operation cuts off the bottom and does some design work. Then we hog out the center, do the back side for our locking plate, and then the angle for actually attaching to the mag. So when the machine comes forward, 2 full parts come out. This machine behind you here, we're running M&P 2.0 metal frame EDC mag wells. So it goes in a block. We do the bottom side, the mag well funnel, and then the actual part that attaches to the gun there. And then it comes out looking like that.
Very nice.
Most all our parts are made out of 6061 aluminum, which is, you know, aircraft grade. And then we do our black anodize is type 3 anodize, which is the toughest, you know, most scratch resistant, durable and everything.
Especially when, you know, hitting the ground or anything like that. You do the same thing with the base plates for the magazines.
Yeah, magazines, extensions, everything. So,
cool.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Head over to
I'll follow you.
Other bay. All right. So this machine's running +2 extensions for the M&Ps. They go into the first op in a piece of metal looking like that, and then cuts out the inside first on these, cuts them all out, and then op 2 does the bottom, and then op 3 does the locking plate section. This is also the same setup we have for our +6s for the M&P. And on that one, this operation actually does that angled cut to match up with the magazine, but our +2s can be flat with the mag.
Oh, wow.
So a little bit different.
That's cool. All from that, I could have way too much fun in a shop like this. All of the possibilities.
Yeah. This machine, we're running custom machine work on this slide. So that's our 4th axis in there. It allows us to hold onto the slide and do all 3 sides of the same setup. Where it used to be when we first started out, we'd take a slide, hold it in a vise, you know, do everything on the one side, flip it over, do everything on that side, and then finish it off on the top, where this allows us to be able to do everything all at once.
The whole thing. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, we still do all the optic cuts, holding in a vise because it's nice and rigid for that larger cut.
Yep.
But all the custom work is done in there.
Wow.
We also do all our barrel porting in this machine. This is basically dedicated for custom work.
Okay.
And then the other machines are for parts.
I'm gonna probably call you guys later.
So this is the Poseidon design. It has the Rebel porting versus the Commander porting. The Commander porting, we actually move that front sight back and do all the porting on the nose. Where the Rebel porting, we do it behind the front sight and it's only on top, angled away from the center line. So it's just a little bit different style. The Commander porting does function better because it's all the way on the nose, but some people don't like those side ports, so they prefer the Rebel porting.
Yeah. All shooter preference, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got.
It's cool you guys give an option for either. Or
yeah. That's that Kraken design with the Commander porting on it.
Yeah, that's the one I shot.
Yeah.
That style down there on the range.
Yeah. 509 T-cut, we're able to get that nice and low in front of the rear sight so that it's as low as possible. You can actually use the stock height sights to co-witness. Where
that's nice too.
Right.
I hate having these big sights that shoot right up into that field.
Right, yeah. The power up. The typical, you know, typical RMR footprint, you know, we have to do it back in place of that rear sight, and then we recut for a Glock dovetail in back, and then we provide a set of sights. Well, we offer, you know, it's not automatically provided, but for 65 bucks, we put on a set of black sights, install them and everything, so it's ready to go.
Very cool.
That's why it was trying to flash that.
Always, right? Extreme light for the win. 30 bucks.
Yeah. So this is kind of the finishing bay. We've got a few sandblasters here that, you know, depending on the part, they'll either be sandblasted or tumbled. This is the tumbler. We put in most all the aluminum parts in there. They go in, you know, looking like that. They've got some edges that are kind of sharp and everything. We put it in there for about an hour to 2 hours, and then it comes out, you know, nicely softened. And then we'll send them over to get anodized, and they'll come back looking like that.
Wow. I think that's it. We covered everything.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, we know all the shop secrets.
Right.
All right, thanks, guys.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah,
have a good one.
Yeah, you too.